Hi, my name is Kathleen Devone, owner and operator of Kat Devone Wellness. I am a yoga teacher, nutrition coach, and personal trainer. I'm going to share with you guys today some reasons why yoga can be beneficial for your brain health. I have personally been affected by the Alzheimer's disease in both sides of my family, so I'm very passionate about this topic.
So yoga increases the gray matter in our brain. So our brain has both gray matter and white matter, 60% gray matter, 40% white matter. And by the use of our control in yoga poses, we're able to increase the amount of gray matter in our brain. So our gray matter is responsible for our learning skills as well as our memory. And by increasing the amount of gray matter in your brain, in conjunction with increased hippocampus and prefrontal cortex activation, we're able to increase our focus and concentration. We're able to have better emotional and impulse control. We're also able to make a stronger sense of self and self-awareness, as well as control our decision-making process. Holistic yoga consists of 3 different components that cater to your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. We do that by the postures, the physical poses, which we call the asana, breath work, which we in yoga call pranayama, and then meditation. So by doing yoga, your brain increases the chemicals that are released to allow us to not only help you relax, but to help you with your stress and anxiety. So we're going to go through today some breath work and some physical poses that you can incorporate into your day-to-day life to help you increase your brain health. So we're going to start with some pranayama breath work exercises. I'm going to show you 2 different breathing exercises today. So we're going to start with the 4 square breath, taking a deep breath in here just to cleanse the body, breathing in, and exhale out the mouth. Coming into that 4 square breath here, so we're going to inhale for a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath at the top, let that breath stay inside of your body for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale however you feel more comfortable, through the nose or through the mouth for 2, 3, 4. And then hold the emptiness here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale completely for 2, 3, 4. And hold that emptiness at the bottom again for 1, 2, 3, 4. A few more times like this, breathing in. Count of 4, relaxing the shoulders, feeling tall through the spine. Hold. And exhale. Holding again that emptiness at the bottom. And even more, inhale, opening the chest, letting the belly fill with air. Holding at the top. And exhale, completely empty out. And hold. So taking that 4 square breath just a few times throughout the day, no matter where you are, you can be seated, you can be in your car, you can sit on the ground like I am now, really creating that sacred space for your breath work, or just when you're at a stoplight and you need a moment to reset. Our second breathing exercise today is going to be somewhat similar. It's called alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to take our forefinger and our pinky. We're going to line them up with our nostrils. So we're going to use our forefinger for our left nostril and our pinky for our right nostril. What? Stop. I can edit them into each other. So setting up for our alternate nostril breathing, we're going to take our thumb and our pinky, create almost like a hang loose sign with our hands here. Our thumb is going to come up to one nostril, our pinky is going to come up to the other. So you're closing off both of your nostrils here. We're going to release the thumb from our left nostril and inhale for a count of 4. When you get to the top of that breath there, closing off both nostrils, releasing the pinky and exhaling out the right nostril. Again, closing up both nostrils here, inhaling through the left, closing off both nostrils and exhaling out the right. Now we're going to keep that right nostril open. Inhale through the right nostril. Closing off both and exhaling out the left. Again, breathing in through that left nostril. Closing both off and exhaling out the right. Takes a little bit of practice to get the hand moves right, but the more you do it, the easier it will become. Inhaling through the right, closing off, and exhaling out the left. Again, we inhale through the left, closing off, and exhaling out the right. So you can take that breath, again, however it serves you, really creating the space for it. Find 5 to 10 minutes in your day to work on your breath. It's really going to help, like we said earlier, increase that focus and concentration, help with your decision-making process, emotional and impulse control, and your ability to cultivate more self-awareness. So we're going to move through some asana now. Remember, those are our physical yoga postures. So those are what you see people do when you watch YouTube videos of yoga, or you're watching somebody do maybe on Facebook or Instagram. We're going to work through something today called the sun salutation. So it's something that we use just to warm up the body in the beginning of our physical yoga practice. It's excellent for a complete dynamic warm-up, and something that you can do to really tap into that control and that breath work without going forward into a deeper yoga practice. So we're going to start standing. Going to be either on a mat or a towel or just a hard surface to give yourself some support underneath your feet. Toes together, heels slightly apart, hands reaching down towards the floor. Again, we connect our breath to our movement when we move through our yoga practice. That's part of what helps us keep our brain healthy. So we're going to take a deep breath in here and exhale, let everything go. Get really heavy with the body here. And we're going to start to move. So our first inhale, we reach the arms up and over the head, getting nice and long through the fingertips. As we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips and fold forward over the body. So if you need to bend your knees here to get down, that's perfectly fine. Bend your knees so that your belly rests on your thighs. Fingertips either find the earth or hover just above it. Letting the head hang here, crown of the head reaching for the earth. Our exhale brought us here. As we inhale, we're going to half lift. So our body starts to look like a number 7. Whether your knees are bent or straight, doesn't matter. Inhale to half lift. As we exhale, bringing our hands down to the earth, stepping both feet back here, we're going to land in a plank pose. So there's a couple options here from our plank pose. You can choose to drop the knees and take what we call in our yoga practice a chaturanga, which is basically just a fancy word for a yogi push-up. So either your knees are down or your knees are up and you're in the fullest expression of this push-up position. We exhale and lower halfway down. Inhale, slide the chest up and through, pushing through the palms. Tops of the feet press into the earth and look up. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as we exhale, curling the toes, strong lift with the hips up and back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, really think about pushing your hips back in space. You have to bend the knees here. Again, that's perfectly fine. You want to feel like you're pushing and pulling the mat or the floor beneath you apart. So equal weight through your hands and your feet. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Let go of all of the tension in your neck. We're going to take a deep breath in, lift up onto the tippy toes here. Exhale, bend the knees and start to walk the feet forward towards your hands, landing in that forward fold shape. From here, taking a deep breath in, roll the spine up, one vertebrae at a time, head, neck, and shoulders, last thing to lift. Arms reach up over the head. And exhale, bringing the thumbs down to the center of the chest, palms in prayer. So that's one round of our sun salutations. It's best practice to do anywhere between 3 to 5. I'm going to flow through about 2 or 3 more. You can join with me now, or you can choose to revert back to this video and join them whenever you feel comfortable. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step. You can jump back to the plank pose here, whatever works for you. Lowering through that push-up. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, open the shoulders. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Few breaths in downward facing dog here. Really pushing the hips back, letting the chest push towards the legs. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat, top of the floor, wherever you are. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting and reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, I'm going to move through this one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back, plank pose. Lowering through on the exhale. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, hips high, heels drop. Downward facing dog. Few deep breaths here. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. And that's our sun salutation. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this experience with you guys. I hope that you were able to learn something. Hope that you're able to take something from this and bring it into your everyday life. Our pranayama, our asana, our meditation, it all creates a bigger picture for our well-being, both physically, mentally, and spiritually. Again, my name is Kathleen. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. I would love the opportunity to just touch on the fact that I have been affected by the Alzheimer's disease. Personally, both of my grandmothers, have been very affected by this disease. This is something near and dear to my heart. I'm so grateful for Daniel for taking the time today to go live with you guys on Facebook and for bringing all of us along for the journey and trying to support this incredible organization and really bring awareness and a light to this terrible disease. And anything that you can do to help is appreciated. Thank you so much. Bringing our hands together in prayer, closing out our practice together for today. Hands come together in prayer, bowing the chin to the chest in gratitude. Grateful for our breath, grateful for our bodies, and grateful for the opportunity to practice together. Hinging forward slightly to seal your practice. The unique and powerful light in me honors the so unique and powerful light within you. Namaste.